Hi everyone and welcome to the Better Everyday YouTube channel. My name is Randy. So this popped up on my YouTube feed. I don't watch movie trailers that much on the channel, but a few months ago I had watched the Real Ones podcast, which is John Bernthal's podcast, where he had talked to Shia LaBeouf. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Shia LaBeouf was on Even Stevens or something when I was in middle school or high school. I don't remember. I only saw a couple episodes. But I've seen some of his content. He's not that much older than me. I don't even know if he's older than me. I think he is. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But in watching that podcast, I hadn't heard of this movie prior to it. But Shia LaBeouf was talking about his personal journey of growing. And it's been so long since I listened to it. It might have been a year ago. That I don't remember everything he said, but it made me want to watch this movie because this movie, in the process of him preparing for this role, filming this role, it seems like it really changed his life. And so that's kind of the opposite way of how I usually arrive at wanting to watch a movie. Usually it's, the movie itself, but I'm just so intrigued by hearing about his growth, his journey, that I want to see what this movie is. And plus, he's always been a good actor. I've enjoyed what I've seen of him. I haven't seen everything, but I've seen quite a bit. There was this war movie he did with like Brad Pitt or somebody that was really good. Oh, and John Bernthal. And I can't remember the name of it now, but I watched that right after their interview, and it was really good. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm excited. So without further ado, here we go. Oh, the movie is called Padre Pio. Here we go.
And I believe it's about tears. I know.
Sorry, I just remembered. I'm pretty sure he said this movie is based on an actual religious leader, priest. He is a priest.
I know you shed tears. I know you continue to shed tears every day because of man's ingratitude. You choose souls, and despite my unworthiness, you've chosen me.
Gravitas Veritas.
The primary source of all human oppression and exploitation is individual property.
What is he talking about?
He's talking about how we can get control of our lives.
I know you'll give me what I need. I know.
He said the primary source of human expectation is something as personal property. In other words, wealth equals control. I may be oversimplifying that.
Control of our lives.
I know you'll give me what I need. I know you will not refuse me. I need courage. I know you will provide. War is a terrible thing. Do not let Satan take advantage of your suffering.
Who's just beating him?
We put our flag in good hands, and we win.
If you ever come back here, I shoot you!
It feels like a sin to question these things. It feels like a sin to be angry with the Lord.
There is no greater love than this, to give one's life for one's friends.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti.
Say Christ is Lord! Say Christ is Lord!
I'm gonna back it up a teeny bit. Okay, so I don't know if he's a priest or like a monk. I don't know enough about religious figures in the church. I believe that's Catholic church. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm not Catholic. I know a little bit about Catholic church, but not enough to know the different leaders and members of congregation. Anyway, but I see people in what looks like soldiers' uniforms. So it makes me wonder if it's during World War I or something else, where it's at. Like, I feel like I have so many questions. And in hindsight, I could have looked it up, but looking stuff up sometimes it spoils what I'm going to watch. So if there's any context to this movie that you think I should know, let me know in the comments.
Say Christ is Lord. Say Christ is Lord. Get out. Get out.
It's Catholic.
Prepare the fire.
Gravitas features. Well, I want to know when in this drama directed by acclaimed filmmaker Abel Ferrara, Padre Pio struggles with his faith while an Italian, so it's Italy, while an Italian town is racked by political unrest at the end of World War One. Wow, I can't believe it. I was just guessing on the World War One. So the end of World War One, racked by political unrest. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, how much of it is true? As far as the main person, Shia LaBeouf, Padre Pio, as I had mentioned before, I've always thought he was a good actor, and if I'm watching something and I forget that the character I'm watching is the actor, even for a moment, they're doing well. That's to me a good test for actor and actresses. Unfortunately, a lot of the people, even the really famous ones, that doesn't happen. There are a lot where when I watch them, I feel like I'm watching that person and not a character, and so I just can't watch anything. Like, for no particular reason, Nicole Kidman, I don't know. I don't watch anything with her because I just see Nicole Kidman. I think the last time I watched her, maybe it was Cold Mountain, like maybe imprinted her face in my head. Now I can't watch anything. Anyway, but he seemed like the character of Padre Pio. I'm very intrigued by the story. It looks very dramatic. The visuals are beautiful. I'm also intrigued because I don't have the most knowledge about Catholic religion and the dynamics within the church, if that makes sense. I mean, I have a decent amount of knowledge as far as the Catholic religion around the world and kind of its history, but as far as the people within the body of the church, I'm not the most knowledgeable. I'm going to stop rambling and wasting your time. I enjoyed the trailer. I'm very interested in seeing the movie. When does it come out? Release date 6/2/2023. Oh, that's soon. That's in like 11 or 12 days. Maybe I'll get a babysitter and go watch it or something. It looks good. I am 100% wanting to watch it, not only because I'm intrigued by the story, but also to see kind of if there's any difference. There's a part of me that's curious about, will Shia's acting be any different? Like, will there be more passion in this role than in previous roles, potentially, as a result of the change and growth that he felt? But regardless, the movie looks good, even though I don't know much about it. And let me know what you thought of the trailer and the movie in the comments below. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.